Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do a real quick overview of two knives that Kyle J. Lanfear, aka Red Wolf EDC, sent me to check out. So first up is a knife I actually asked to check out. I saw this in his collection. He sent me pictures and was like, anything you want to see? Because I was sending him some loaners. And, wow, that came right up. And I saw this and I was like, oh, what's that one with the interesting, like, I forget what I called it. It's almost like mother of pearl looking insert. And I only saw this side. And he said, oh, that's the Mid-Tech Knives something something. And the company is actually called Mid-Tech Knives. And he showed me their website. I went on there. They sell a lot of like knockoff Microtech clone type stuff. D2 blade, OTFs. And, he said this is actually one of their own designs, and he said it was pretty cool. And I got it in hand, and I think it's gaudy. I don't like it. I really don't like it at all. You can see right here, this insert's like popping out. I don't know what that's all about. You can see it has the fake Microtech hardware. It's just, I don't know. I thought it looked cool in a picture like this in a drawer, right? And I just, I asked to check it out. And I'm glad I did because it's interesting. It has a good clip, works fine. The action is pretty good. It did fail on me a couple times when I was really fidgeting with it like this. All right, hey, now there it is. It did that. I just had to pull it out and then it started working. When I went a little slower, I didn't have any issues. So the action's pretty good, and it probably could just use a little bit of oil in there, to be honest. I don't think it's like there's something wrong with it, or I think it's actually pretty well built, like the internal, the action. The actuator is very Microtech-esque. I mean, it's a knockoff. Maybe does this look like a Microtech I've never handled? Like a die rack? Is that what this... I don't know. I'm sure it does in some way. It has this Damascus steel blade on it. He said it's dull because he uses the shit out of it. So, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It's not a bad OTF. I bet it costs like $100. And, it's aluminum and all that good stuff. So, that's the Mid-Tech Knives something with something inlay that's popping up. Sorry, Kyle. I know you said you like this knife. I don't, but I'm glad you sent it to me, so I appreciate that. This is another knife I don't like, but this one is a full custom. This is a handmade custom. This is the Old Dominion Knife Works Slender Man. You may have seen this on my on the other Kyle, my brother, DTOM Knives and Gears channel. He cut his Thanksgiving turkey with this bad boy last year. And I believe it used to have some kind of ano or something on the scales. But when Kyle sent it back to Kyle, something happened and there was some kind of issue with it, maybe from oils. We don't know. But Old Dominion seems like took care of it. And it wasn't a big deal, but I just want to note that. The clip is this weird, like, I think it's titanium. Has an orange peel finish, I guess. It just looks a little weird, but it works pretty well. Obviously, big slabs of titanium, but it's just super long. Like, I mean, I'll put it down here, and then you can look at a bug out. Here's a bug out. Like, it probably is as big as... No, the blade is not, but the handle... No, but it's just freaking huge. I mean, look at that. I don't even have a knife big enough to compare. Like, the Evertech Shadow Ranger is my biggest knife, probably. And that doesn't even compare, This, I think, has a 4-inch blade or something. And... so this thing's huge, guys. And it's a novelty piece, right? I'm sure Kyle Lanfear carries this because he's crazy. It has a swooping sort of blade on it. I guess a trailing point, what you call that. Probably be really good for like fishing, filleting, or skinning or something. I don't know. It's sharp as hell. It has an interesting finish on the blade, some kind of stone wash, really beat up in a good way. I mean that. Has one thumb stud, which sucks because I'm left-handed. The action is, I'm afraid of it, but it doesn't drop. It does shake close pretty good. It is dead centered. I mean, it's a custom, guys. It's a really well-made knife. It's just obnoxious, right? Let's try a lefty Spidey flick. Oh, you see that? Let's do that again. Let's do that again. All right, guys, let me take my knife out of my pocket here. Whoosh, bang. Oh, yeah. All right. And then you can choke up, and you got all this room here to cut. You could even two-hand it. I mean, I have large-sized hands, you know, or large glove-sized hand, and I can just get two on there. It's just ridiculous. I don't know the steel. I would venture to guess it's ABL, AEBL, or something like that. But it could be something really good. I don't know. Not that that's a bad steel, but you know what I'm saying. So it's just a big-ass knife, guys. That's the Slender Man. Oh, one thing I wanted to point out was this. Look at the edge. It is sticking out. I mean, if it did not have these ridges, you would be cutting yourself. I mean, even if you go in that ridge, I'm touching the edge right now. I would not want this in my pocket. I mean, you go anywhere past that, you could cut yourself pretty easy. Normally, I'm the guy who's like, that people say that shit and it never matters. Like, but this is literally sticking out, you know? So I don't like that. But again, custom and how thin it is, it has to kind of, the way it's designed. He didn't want to make it any taller, I guess. But, I mean, a little bit, millimeter would have done it. I don't know. But anyway, it's an interesting knife. Let's try it one more time. Ow. Hey! Feel like accomplishment when I do that. So yeah, that is the Old Dominion Knife Works Slenderman and the Mid-Tech Knives Thingamabobber Jimmy. And that's it, guys. I just wanted to run through those because he sent them to me. I want to do a quick overview of them. I am doing a full review process on the Microtech Katana Cypher he sent me, as well as the Prometheus Design Works Invictus he sent me, which are both really cool knives. So I'm glad I got to check all these out. Full reviews coming on these guys, but these you probably won't see again. So enjoy the time you had with them. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.